My friends, he is back. The OTC, the original tribal chief, the only tribal chief. Roman Reigns returns to Friday Night SmackDown on the USA debut. Man, SmackDown was great. Let's talk about it. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the Wicked Bitter channel. I am Travis. Thank you for checking this out. I have another video coming out, or I already had posted it at this point. Whichever one comes first, it'll probably be this one, where I talk about everything that happened on SmackDown. But for this video, I want to talk about Roman Reigns, because our tribal chief, our OTC, he's back. He returned here on SmackDown on the USA debut of Friday Night SmackDown, and it's something I think a lot of us anticipated. We all thought it was going to happen. I want to get into a little bit of what's going on here with the storyline, because it is a little bit of an interesting one now. It's not what I expected that we were going to get, but we got it. So let's get into it. First of all, I'm happy he's back. Yeah, we started off SmackDown with a cage match, Cody Rhodes versus Solo Sikoa, and even though I said I'm going to talk about Roman Reigns, he has part of something to do with this, okay? So the cage match for the title, Cody Rhodes wins. And at the end of the match, Cody Rhodes, you could see him saying in the ring that, you know, this is it. It's over. I'm done. We're done. Implying that he's done with Solo. He wants to move on from Solo to somebody else. Cool. And then we get the Tongans. We get Fatu out there. They're climbing the cage, which I thought was crazy, because the door is right there. Y'all can just go through the door, or one of you could, and everybody else climbs. But no, they all wanted to just climb the cage. So Cody Rhodes just waits in the ring while they all climb. Cody could have also just ran out of the cage and just out the door and just leave while they climbed up there. But who am I? The Tongans and Fatu are in the ring. So I mean, they're all beating up on Cody, and then all of a sudden, Roman Reigns' song hits, and here comes Roman Reigns. He gets down to the ring, he gets in the door, and then he slams the door shut, and we get the brawl. We get Roman Reigns fighting off the Bloodline. Cody Rhodes helps Roman Reigns fight off the Bloodline, and this is the way SmackDown started. I thought it was fireworks. It was great. Later on in the show, we get a backstage interview with Nick Aldis. Kathy Kelly comes up to him and, you know, talking about how Aldis mentions that Solo has challenged for a tag team match at Bad Blood, and he wants to face Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes. And then Aldis also mentions that Fatu and Solo have signed the contract already. All we need is signatures from Roman and Cody. And right when he says that, Cody Rhodes walks in, says that he wants nothing to do with the Bloodline. They're Roman Reigns' problem. He doesn't intend on signing that contract, and he's done with Solo. He wants to go his separate way. And right then, when that happened, I was like, are we going to get Jimmy? Are we gonna get Jimmy instead of Cody? Which I'm still thinking we might. And I know I shouldn't be thinking that, probably, because the only way that Cody Rhodes does not perform in this match is if he gets taken out, and I don't think they're going to take Cody Rhodes out before the Bad Blood PLE, especially when he's been in every single promotional commercial for this thing with Offset in the car, or whoever the hell he's in the car with. I forget who's in the car with, and he's just telling him, like, you know, you got to pick your spot, or whatever the hell he says. I don't know what it is. But he's in the commercial for Bad Blood, so I figure they're not going to take him out. So it's probably going to be Cody and Roman, but I thought this would have been a perfect opportunity to have Cody said, no, I'm done, I don't want to do it, whatever, and then he doesn't do it, and then Roman is left looking for a partner, and then it'd be cool if it was Jimmy that came out, and he's like, man, I'll team up with you, and then we get Jimmy and Roman versus Solo and Fatu. I think that would have been amazing, but that's not what happened. So later on in the night, the main event of the night, Nick Aldis is in the ring with Roman Reigns. He starts to cut a little bit of a promo, and then Roman sticks out his hand. Aldis hands him the contract. Roman's like, this is not what I want. I'm not asking for this. And then he sticks out his hand again. He gets the microphone. And then Roman Reigns says some pretty cool things. He said, hey, a lot of things has changed around here, but not me. I don't need Aldis. I don't need the contract. I don't even need Cody Rhodes' help. And then he eventually talks a little longer, saying that this is my ring, my show, my WWE. And that's when Cody Rhodes interrupts. Cody comes out, tells Roman, hey, this is your ring. This is your WWE. And he says, well, it was your ring and it was your WWE, but it hasn't been since WrestleMania. Cody Rhodes drops his mic, Roman drops his mic, and then the Solo song hits. Solo and Fatu come out, and then Roman and Cody get attacked from behind by the Tongans. And then it's like a brawl again. You know, Roman and Cody end up fighting them off, all that kind of cool stuff. Solo and Fatu never gets in the ring. So the Tongans just get beat up. Roman picks up the contract. He signs it. And then what I thought was a really cool moment was Cody stuck out his hand like Roman does, and Roman reluctantly hands him the contract. Cody signs it, and we got our match. First impressions, this Bad Blood PLE is stacked. We already know of the Drew McIntyre and CM Punk match that's going to happen there. We know of the whole Nia Jax situation with whoever she's going to face, which we'll get into that in the SmackDown video, or we did get into that in the SmackDown video, whichever one comes first. And then now we got Cody and Roman teaming up versus Solo and Jacob Fatu. I like the idea of it. Roman still has his edge, so he's not coming back as a clear-cut, like, super babyface, which I love. He's still got that, like, edge and, like, mean streak in him, which I think he should keep. I hope he keeps that. And, yeah, he's teaming up with Cody. These two are not going to get along, I don't think. It could maybe lead to Solo and Jacob Fatu winning. One thing I should have mentioned earlier, during that whole cage match after it and the whole beatdown and everything, Jacob Fatu pulled Solo out of the ring, and Roman Reigns was in the ring, and he was kind of like waving Fatu on, like, get in the ring, come on, let's go. And when Fatu got in that ring, my gosh, that was the biggest pop. Like, it's crazy that people are so much more interested in Fatu versus Roman than Roman versus Solo. And I don't blame them, because I am too. And I like Solo, but Jacob Fatu is a whole nother beast on a whole nother level, and I need to see Fatu versus Roman at some point. I don't know when they're going to do it, but I need to see it. Anyway, that's my first initial reaction here for that Roman Reigns return and everything that happened with Roman Reigns on SmackDown. I have another video about SmackDown overall review if you want to get in there and talk to us and get in the comments, all that kind of stuff there too. But yeah, I just wanted to touch base with you guys on this. I want to know how you feel. No, I want to know how you feel about the new SmackDown logo, the new SmackDown song. We'll get into that in the other video, and I want to know how you think and what you think about the Roman Reigns return. We finally got to hear him talk and cut a promo, and I'm glad we did, because now we know what kind of character Roman's going to be. He's going to be the same guy, except a babyface. So I love that. Don't change Roman, because whatever worked, so let's just keep it that way. I say that's it for this one. Let's acknowledge our tribal chief. Leave a comment, leave a like. Subscribe if you haven't yet. That'd be amazing. And we'll see you on the next video. Watch the SmackDown review video. That's coming out too. Until we eat again, my friends, stay bitter.